What's up, guys? Zaid here with the Lunalight Tri-Brigade deck. I was talking in my last Lunalight video about how my buddy Dylan and I were going to have a list up for this. He sent me a list that he found online, and I was messing around with it, made tweaks to where I think I want the list to be. And this is like rough draft still. I play tested some hands and stuff. It's nowhere near like the definitive list yet, but that's where you guys come in. So I'm going to show you the list, which you see right here. I'm going to show you what I do with just Chick and Tiger, show you that combo, and then I'm going to do like a live test hand. The reason I'm going to do it live instead of like showing you a replay of me doing one is so that I can verbalize my thought process out loud, and then you guys can correct me in spots I'm wrong or give me ideas or different lines of play so we can kind of like learn this together, because this is a big combo deck and I don't really think I could sit here and figure this shit out on my own. So that's where the power of the internet comes in. I'm going to get y'all's help. But I'm going to get right into the list real quick. I'm going to try to do the list really quick so we can spend most of the time on combos and really learning the list. So, 3 Lunalight Chick, 1 Tiger. Any, like, drawing Chick Tiger or a way to get to them is, like, full combo. And it bridges into the Tri-Brigade card. So, it's, like, a big combo. And then triple Foolish Burial Goods. This card is Rhoda or, like, its specials from the deck. So, like, Rhoda or Lone Fire, I guess. Rhoda E-Telly. Because you could send Perfume, which lets you banish it to search, or you could send Serenade Dance, banish it to summon. And Perfume's also Monster Reborn, though, so you can target one that's engraved. So, like, if you open Chick Perfume, it's an insane combo, too, because you'd go Chick Dump, activate Perfume to Reborn, banish Perfume, search Tiger Pitch. Just full combo. And then the combo pieces in the Tri-Brigade engine, we got 3 Fractal, 3 Nerval, 2 Karis, 1 Kit. I see people always playing 1 Karis and variations, like, in combination decks where it's like Tri-Brigade plus something else, which I think is weird because those decks tend to play more Beast Warrior, Winged Beasts than a pure version would, yet pure is still playing 2 Karis. So I think here Karis is like a 2 of. It might get cut down to 1 eventually, but right now I think it's good at 2. And then the 1 the 1 Tanky. Tanky's really good in this deck because it searches Chick or Fractal, and it can be searched off Tiger King, and the Lunalights make rank 4s. So Tanky is how you're able to bridge the Lunalight combo into Tri-Brigade, and vice versa sometimes. And some other things to note, Fractal being level 4 is important. You could use it for rank 4s, which this deck does a lot. Nerval having an effect when pitched is very important, same with Kit, to send Nerval, because you can discard them off Perfume or Dance and get the effects. So it makes your discard become a +1. So there's a lot of synergy there. And then on to the next cards, we got Foolish, which you just send Nerval, you send Chick if you already have the Tiger. It's just a very strong card. I think these cards might get effects if sent by it too. Let me double check. This card sent to the grave by a card effect. Yeah, so Emerald Bird and Yellow Martin will proc their effects if Foolish Burial. Yellow Martin searches the trap, and Emerald Bird summons a Lunalight from grave or banished. So this card is very strong in this deck. It gets you the missing piece to any one of your 2 engines. And it's an extender, sending the Emerald if you already have engine. Then Triple Prosperity. This card, the only thing I don't like about this card is that you can't use the effect of Barren Blossom, which I think the Barren Blossom effect is honestly pretty important. But in a hand where you weren't playing, if this lets you play, missing out on that effect is okay. But the reason Barren's so important is because, like, there are these couple garnets that aren't actually garnets. If you draw them, you can still combo. And I could show you lines if it comes up during the test hand where drawing any of them doesn't really stop you. But the fact that Barren can put them back for an additional draw makes it so you don't have to do like an awkward line, and you can get the maximum advantage out of your combo sequencing. And so it sucks that Prosperity doesn't synergize with that, but I can't really think of a better draw card to play. If you guys have ideas on that, let me know, but till then, Prosperity's the wave. And then for hand traps, I have Triple Ash, Triple Gamma. Gamma is also like part of the end board, depending on how you play things out. I think in theory it's part of the end board if you get hand trapped, because you're able to do the Lambda Redoer play that searches Gamma at the end phase. And also if you open Gamma, you can make Lambda early to play around hand traps without having to put all the materials into like an Appaloosa. You can make a Link 2 to play around a Nib instead of a Link 4. And then this bottom row is cards that they're not like technically garnets because they don't prevent you from playing, and oftentimes they could be used as extenders to get into the plays to begin with. But they're not like insane draws, whereas any Tri-Brigade or like any one of these cards or any combination of these 2 are getting you to a full combo. these take like very niche hands to be good. Driver is a legitimate Garnet. This card is Summon Skull basically. But then we have the 2 Yellow Mart and 1 Emerald Bird. I think this is the minimum you could play, because oftentimes, like, if you only play 1 Yellow Mart, and there are going to be hands where you need to use it as link fodder after using its effect instead of like overlay material, and if it gets banished, the only way to recycle it would be Emerald Bird. So I would rather just have the second to ensure that you have it. And then the 1 Emerald Bird, I don't think there's any reason to play more of this. It has to be sent by card effects, so it doesn't trigger off Karis, but it would trigger, I think, off stuff like this. No, this discards its cost too. It would only trigger off Serenade Dance, Foolish Burial, and being detached for effect under an XYZ material. So you just want the 1 to send off Chick. You don't want to draw this card. This card's garbage to draw. Not garbage. Like I said, if you open like this with one of the cards that let you play the game, it doesn't matter. But then we play 1 Blackwing Boar of the Sphere, 1 Zephyros, and 1 Singing Lanius. These cards you need for the full Raid Raptor combo. I think in this deck, this like amalgamation of the two, there's probably a case where you could cut these, but right now I've learned the Lunalight combo with these cards. And so you could probably make like a board that is not as strong, or build a deck around having a combo that Kaleido Chick plus Tiger in and of itself doesn't do as much, but because you play less Garnets, you could play more like true extenders or more hand traps, and then the board would be more substantial or equally substantial using the Tri-Brigade engines to add the extra oomph to the board. But you search this off the first Raptor, you summon this off the Link, you search this off the second Raptor, and then this you set off the 4 Strix, and it gives you an Infinity for just an additional negate. And then the Serenade Dance and the Revolt. Revolt is like weird, because if you have combo, it's not a brick because it's going to save you from making the Link 2, because you're not going to need to search this card. And then Serenade Dance is kind of the same, where in certain hands it's actually combo. Like if you open it with Perfumer and Chick, you're lit. Like you're going to feel so good because it's a free discard off the Perfume, and then you're going to be able to use its effect to summon from deck also, and just like net insane advantage. And then the extra deck for the like Kaleido Chick combo with Tiger, you play double 4 Strix, Y Strix, and then an Infinity. The play you're going to see the play, but you use a Strix, and then you make a Force, and then you use a second Strix, and you're going to get to set that spell I was talking about, use the spell to make Infinity. And then I play the Tiger King, which lets you bridge into the Tri-Brigade cards, and then Baron Blossom, which is another way to utilize the what's it called, Lunalight cards to get into the Tri-Brigade cards and vice versa, because you can make this, and none of the effects are on summon effects, so it's basically like you get an additional normal summon playing this card for either engine. The Bearbrum, who's a what was I reconnecting for? Oh, it went away, so we're good. But 1 Bearbrum, his effect to discard 2 to summon seems like it'll come up a lot more in a deck like this actually, because like the Tri-Brigade cards can banish the Kaleido Chick and other cards, and then you could just special them back in combo, or it could banish one of your other Tri-Brigades, bring that Tri-Brigade back, and keep comboing. 1 Omen, mainly for Revolt, but sometimes I'm sure it'll get you into like the other engine. If you have 3 banish and this gets sent, you could search Tiger, so it's nice that there's a way in the deck to search the Tiger using the Tri-Brigade cards. And then the Lambda, the redoer for that play I was talking about. Double Dragon Lords, just like a Link 2 to summon off of the Tri-Brigade stuff. Appaloosa's Appaloosa. You don't really have to explain this card. But Desperate Doom Eagle, this is mainly to hit DPEs. It's also like a Link 3, so it could come up to get into Omen quicker. And then Dweller and Zeus. Dweller seems crazy, honestly. Like, we're about to go into a format where Snow is legal, so I feel like people are going to be playing Grave-type decks. Destrudo's back. That's going to help Dragon a lot. And then, like, all the Tri-Brigade cards have Grave effects. Everything we've already played. What? No! Yo. I think my internet just went out, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to finish talking about this, and then I'll show you guys a replay after I fix it. But Dweller, I feel like, is just really, really strong against a majority of the decks that we've had already. And then all the stuff that got helped off the ban list, I think Dweller is also going to be really good against. And so after I fix my internet, oh, it fixed on its own. Sick. Sick. Now I can just show you guys the combo. I'm going to show you the Chick Tiger combo. Not even going to have to edit that out because it fixed right at the right time. And this I have the replay saved for. If you think I could do my sequencing better, let me know. But that's why I'm showing it to you guys mainly, so you can help me fix it. And so we're going to lead with Summon Chick, send Yellow Martin, activate Tiger, special Yellow Martin. Here you go into the Force Strix. I was messing around here because I didn't know which one to detach. I opted to detach Yellow Martin, search Lanius. The reason why I think you detach Martin, like in the combo it doesn't matter because you're going to summon Lanius Link away anyways. But if they would have hand trapped me here, I would want to be able to like use Martin, bounce Tiger, summon, go into Baron, and then if I have like a Tri-Brigade in hand, special it and still be able to play the game. But if I did the Chick detach and they had a hand trap, I couldn't innately extend with just like what I had, so I would have to have an extender, and then if I don't, my whole combo would die to an imperm, and that ain't really it, you know? So then we're going to special the Lanius. Go into Y-Strix, that specials a level 4 Winged Beast from the deck, but it can't be used as link material. And then it has an additional effect that is going to let us set the equip spell later on. So then here we Yellow Martin bounce, overlay for another Force Strix. Force Strix effect is going to add Bora the Sphere. And then we get Y-Strix to set the spell. And then we're going to activate the spell, which lets you pay half your life, summon a Raid Raptor, and then summon a guy from the extra 2 ranks higher. So we go into Infinity. So at this point, you can't get nibbed. And if they nibbed you like prior to this, I feel like you were in a spot where you could still follow up. Because it would have been like, the first Force Strix was the 3rd summon. Then Special Lanius was 4. Link into the Y-Strix was 5. Y-Strix activates on summon. So if they chain nib there, you would still get the Zephyros. If they let it resolve, then the Zephyros would hit field, and then they'd nib. And you would have Tiger still with the Zephyros engrave. And I believe we have to use Yellow Martin. But you would get to activate Tiger, summon a guy, bounce it for Zephyros, activate Tiger again, summon a guy. So you'd still have 3 level 4s plus the token to play with if they nibbed you there. And now you can't be nibbed. So this play is not nib proof because nib will take away some things from you, but you're still going to end on a very like competent board through it. So here we'll Tiger back the Chick dump the Emerald Bird, and then Zephyros bounce, summon, and then activate the Tiger. Oh, actually, if they would have, yeah. That's where they would have to nib in order to not get hit by you gaining more advantage. But yeah, I'm gonna summon out the Emerald Bird. Overlay these jaunts for the Tiger King, and this is what's gonna get us into the Tri-Brigade engine here, because now we can add Tanky, search, or activate Tanky, search Fractal, and then special Bora. This is where I want you guys to pay attention. Not like pay attention, I'm about to show you something cool, but more like pay attention to what I do and let me know if you think there's a way to gain even more advantage or interruptions through this, because there's a lot going on my board right now and I'm still new to this, so I don't know if what I do is optimal. Here I opt to make the Dweller, and then I send the 2 XYZs to grave for a Baron Blossom. And then I'm going to use Blossom to special the Fractal. Fractal effect, banish 2. And we're going to grab the Bearbrum. And then I'm going to go for a 4 material Appaloosa. Which, even there, I feel like there was just a little more I could have done, but I don't know. It might require me to play other cards in my deck, though. Like, if I played another, like, generic Link 2 that was really strong, say, I don't want to play the DPE package because I don't want to put all those Garnets in the deck on top of what you already saw as Garnets. But if I did play it, then I could have made like an Appaloosa for 2 and an Anaconda and summon DPE also. But in this line, I guess it felt like this was just the most optimal out of what I had, but I don't know. And so this was only 2-card combo, so you're searching Revolt. You're going to put a card back. That's going to be one of the other 3. But I didn't have other ones in my hand just to like showcase this. So we get the Appaloosa for 4. We have the Revolt, we have the Dweller, and we have the Infinity. And we only have 3 zones, but the Baron Blossom was properly summoned. So when we activate Revolt, we can bring back Baron Blossom. We could bring back, I don't actually have any other Tri-Brigades. I feel like, I should have, when I searched Fractal, use Fractal, dump Kit, dump Nerval, search. Could even just be Fractal that I search, and then special the Fractal off of the Baron. That way I could banish Nerval and Kit to summon the Rampant. And then from there, I'd get to bring back the Nerval to search also. So there's at least one spot I messed up, and I know you guys will be able to find some other ones, but so this would also, like, you'd be able to summon the Link 2, 2 1s, and then it would give you follow-up as well from the search off Nerval. If Omen dies, you have follow-up to search off that. If Tiger doesn't die, Tiger summons back infinitely. Like, this Tiger being on board is like 5 extenders, I think. Because, so, if it lives, Tiger is going to summon Chick, so that's 1. Yellow Martin's going to bounce it to summon itself. You're going to activate Tiger again, that's 3. So 3 extenders. This is 3 level 4s or 3 monsters to link with if they don't out it, plus the Revolt search, plus they have to out this insane board. And this was just off 2 cards. If you had more cards, you could do more things, obviously. And so yeah, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back to Dueling Book, and I'm going to run like just a solo test hand, and just kind of talk it out loud while I'm doing it. And this is kind of where I would like, this is the part of the video that's most beneficial for me. For you guys, you got the deck profile, you got to see a starting combo, it probably helped. But here I need your help correcting what I'm doing if you think I'm doing it wrong. Or maybe not using terms right or wrong, but more like, give me other ideas and things that you think, other lines you think might be more substantial to make. And I'll appreciate all the feedback, and we can have like a good discussion in the comments and try to all get better at this game together. And so this hand is kind of crazy. I opened the Revolt, so I'm not going to need to search it unless I put it back off a Baron. I opened Kaleido Chick, Tiger, and so I'm probably going to lead with those. The thing with this play too is so here, this is cost, so we're not playing into Ash, Valor, Imperm, and if you're against bad players, or not even bad players, but players that don't know the deck, you might bait Ash, Valor, Imperm. Well, not Ash, but Valor, Imperm, because they can't legally Ash it. But then, we're going to use the Tiger. This plays in a DD Crow, technically. A DD Crow right there would, not in my turn because I still have Tanky, but it would hurt a lot. And so here we go into the Forstrix. This is basically going to start off with like the normal line that I just showed you guys. And then we're going to try to like extend. At least that's what I'm thinking. I feel like this is the best way to play through the hand traps that they could have. Then we'll use this, detach that. So here if they Imperm Valor, like I was saying before, Yellow Martin bounce and we're still in it. But if they don't, we go ahead and search the Singing Lanius. Then we'll special this, go into the Y-Strix effect. If they hand trap here, we still have a Martin and Kaleido Chick. Or not Martin, Kaleido Chick. We still have Martin bounce Tiger, activate Tiger summon. So we would still be playing, plus we have these Tri-Brigade cards. So in a hand like this, it's going to take 2 or 3 hand traps to actually stop your opponent if they're playing this deck. And then, so we summon this though. We bounce here. Yeah, bounce, summon Martin. Overlay. And then summon out the, where is it? The Forstrix. Forstrix is going to detach Zephyros. And we're going to search Bora the Spear. But there, and then this activates to set. There's another one you could play. I think it's like Chris, K-R-I-S. But it has higher attack, but it can only be used once a turn to special summon. So I felt like you probably just play this one. I don't know what scenario is going to happen that it's going to get bounced, but you might as well have it. And then activate Shave Force. I think it's called Shave Force because you shave half your goddamn life points. It's kind of annoying, but it's a 1 card that you get out of your deck and it summons an Omni Negate, so half your life points is probably fine. And then from here, I think is where things will start to deviate from the norm. We'll summon this out, use its effect to dump this in, the Emerald. And then here, so I have Tanky already. I have Nerval. I could like hard make an Appaloosa. I don't know if that would be correct. At this point, we're not really dying to hand traps, so I could turn this and this into the Psy-Frame link up here so that I could make a rank 4, what's it called? I'm spacing on the card's name. Lambda and a Redoer to search the Gamma. I could, there's so much you can do when your combo like actually goes through that it's kind of hard to know what you should do. I guess like I'll keep doing plays with the what I started with Kaleido Chick, like all the cards that have been generated off that, just so that it's all still like 0 maintenance I also want to have zones open for the Revolt to be live, which makes me feel like I do still want to hard summon a Baron at some point. Well, I have to special this now, because if I link away with the Zephyros, I won't be able to anymore. I guess I will still make Baron, because this is going to get us into the Tri-Brigade engine. And then we'll use the Baron for Nerval. And the fact that we hard summon this means that we only need 3 spaces left open for the Revolt. And then from here, see, this is where stuff gets really messy feeling, because there's so many available lines, guys. It's insane. Like, what do I do here? Realistically, I think I do want to go for a line where I gain access to Lambda with the Gamma. Like, because it's a very, very strong play that also is going to, like, accrue me advantages. Like, oh, but wait, I need the space for a... Well, no, because if I'm going to have 3 zones open in order to use Revolt, then after Revolt resolves, I'll still have 2 spaces open because Shureg will be on it. So I'm going to try it with this. And then here, I'm going to use Tiger. Oh, dude, no, I want a Lambda over here, I think. Yeah, because this is already in that zone. Maybe I should start summoning the Infinity in zone 4 so that I could, like, move this here and then have, like, the ability to have those extra zones. Not sure, though. But here I'm going to Tiger, and we're going to grab the Emerald Bird. And then overlay these. Overlay for Redoer. And then Redoer effect, and he detaches at resolution, not as cost. So then Emerald Bird is going to proc to summon out the Kaleido Chick from Grave. And then we'll get Kaleido Chick's effect to dump. And I also have to see if Lambda procs instantly or if it procs at the end phase. I know the search isn't until the end phase, but it might activate when one's banished. Yeah, it activates when it's banished. So we'll declare that, and then during the end phase, add a Psy-Frame card from our deck to our hand. And then from here, I could, like, use this. Banish. I don't even know what I would banish. I guess I'll just get rid of 2 cards. Like, summon out the double Dragon Lords. And then... Ooh. So this is weird, because I'm actually not going to have the space to, like, hard resolve Revolt right away. And I don't know how big of a deal that is, though. Like, is that big enough that I should have redone my play in a way that it was live? Or is this, like, acceptable? Because here I'm also going to get to, like, make this Appaloosa for 3. And then set this. And I still have Tanky for follow-up. I still have, on the next turn, I'll have the Tiger for and the Yellow Martin as follow-up. I have a very hard board to crack, like 3 monster interruptions, but also on the end phase, we're searching the Gamma. And this Redoer comes back and is going to take a card off the top of their deck. So if I had a trap, I have an interruption. If I had a spell, I have follow-up. And if I had a monster, this guy can blank off the board. And then I just have, like, I guess there's a recurring guy that could come back and have a chance to get something crazy again the next turn. And so, actually, like, playing it through Revolt's a little weird, but it also is just, like, free follow-up, and it's very strong if you get hand-trapped and you aren't able to put up something crazy like this. But what do you guys think? Do you think maybe I should have, like, maybe instead of making this here, just, like, made an Appaloosa up there and, like, foregone this and just had, like, Appaloosa, Infinity, some, like, maybe Redoer or Dweller, and then this? That would probably maybe be stronger, just the Appaloosa up here, a Dweller here, this, and then Revolt. And then save the Lambda and the Redoer for hands where you get hand trapped and it's awkward, and just put up negates. Plus, the redo is really good against back row decks and stuff. But yeah, so there's like a video kind of showing you not like a full-fledged combo tutorial, but showing you what the deck's capable of. And please give me your feedback on what you think I should have done. So thank you guys for watching. Again, like, help me out. Let me know what you think I should change. And stay subscribed or start subscribing if you want to see more content like this. A lot more decks and profiles and like combo tutorials are going to be coming since the ban list changed the game so goddamn much, and I'm fucking hyped. But yep, thank you guys. See you later.